Hi, I am Sanskar. In this video, I am going to show you how to install Python. So, let's begin. To install Python in your computer, we have to go in your browser and simply type Python download. So, I will type here Python download and press enter. So you will see the results here. You have to just click on the first link, download Python, python.org. When you click on this, you will see the download available here. So as of now, the latest version is 3.11.3. Whenever you download the Python, please check for the latest version and download that version only. So I will click on the Python download 3.11.3 and you will see that my file is downloading. So it takes time depending on your internet. So my file is downloading and now I install the Python. So double click on the setup. So my file is downloaded and here you can see that my setup is going to install. So it is by defaultly untick in your computer when you download the Python. Just so you have to click on the add python.exe to path. So click on this and then simply click on install now and your Python will be installed. Give all the permissions to the computer and your Python will be installed. Meanwhile, we will download one more thing, which is VS Code. We code all the coding part we will do in VS Code. Why VS Code? Because VS Code provides the productivity and efficiency to the coder. We can do coding in Python IED, which is available, but this that is very basic IED which is available. In that we don't have so much task available we can do. So we simply type a VS Code, and here you can see you have to click on the first link. So I click on the first link and here you can see I have download for Windows button here. Click on this and I will go down. So here you can see that my file is downloading. VS Code is now downloading and our Python setup is also installing. And here you can see that my file is downloaded. Now I install VS Code in my computer. So I just double click on the VS Code and give all the permissions to the setup. So it takes time according to your computer speed. So just click on I accept the agreement, next, and create a desktop icon, next. Simply click on next and your Python and VS Code will be installed. So here you can see that my Python setup was successfully installed. Now our Python is installed successfully and our VS Code is also installed successfully. To check whether our Python is installed or not, I simply go to our command prompt and type here Python. So here you can see that I have successfully installed the Python in my computer. So if you want to run the Python code, simply type print hello world and press enter. So you can see the output here. We got the output. So that's how we can run the Python code in CMD. Now we will create one file in Notepad and run that file in CMD. So I will just create one file here, text file. I will write here some code, print hello world. So hello world, and save this file as a .python extension. So I want Python extension. Please make sure that it is stored as .py extension only. So hello world .py. Now my Python is file is create here. Now I run this file in CMD. Simply type as CMD and go to that location. So the location is desktop, so I will simply click CD. Or you can do one thing, you can click on you can right click on this file and check the location of this file. So the location of this file is user sense OneDrive desktop. Simply I copied this location and pasted in a CMD. So CD, I will first call it as a C colon slash. So it is not running. Again I will slash. So now I am in a C drive. I will simply paste the location here. So CD user sense OneDrive desktop. So now I am in my files location. I will type here Python hello world.py. So it is not recognizing. Why it is not recognizing? Because I haven't written Python correctly, the spelling is wrong. So just a second, Python. So it takes time to run the file. So it is showing me error Python. Okay, so why it is showing me error? Because print P is not in a capital, it must be in a small. So I will just save this file again and run this code again. Now you can see that we get the output hello world. So that's how we can run the Python code in Notepad. It is asked in so many interviews that run a code in a Notepad and show me how to run the Python program in CMD. That's how we can run the Python code. Now that's why we have installed the VS Code to make our productivity more efficient. So just we open our VS Code now. So we have seen how we can run the Python code in CMD. Now I am going to run the code in VS Code. So simply open the VS Code editor and make one folder. So I will make one folder in a desktop. So I will go in a desktop location and make one folder as the name of Python series. So Python series. So this is my folder. Now go back to VS Code again, and here you can see the Python series is created. Now inside this I will create one file as a name of hello.py. I make a .py file because we written the code in Python. So just press enter. So our file is created. Now we simply code hello world in this file. So simply write print hello world. So here you can see that it gives me suggestions as well. That's why we have chosen VS Code. It makes our productivity better. And we just click on this arrow. We click on this arrow and you will see the output. So here you can see the output. We get the output hello world. We use VS Code because of this. In CMD we have to code so much to run the file as well, and it doesn't give me the suggestions and anything to make my efficiency more productive. So that's why we use VS Code. So in this video we have seen how we can install the Python. Our Python setup is done successfully, and our VS Code setup is also done successfully. Now we are ready to code in Python.